All right. First and foremost, I want to start off by saying Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Call Allah Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of GMS, Great Millstone, who rule well and who taught me this truth. And shalom to you, sincere Akim, out there listening, learning, and pushing this truth. And shalom to the few sincere Akwath that are out there listening and learning as well. With that being said, I'm going to jump straight into this video. I don't want to ratazah. It'll be edifying. As usual, I'm going to go into Rakah Kwadash. And you can see I got this thumbnail up, this picture up. And it's perfect for the lesson that I'm about to bring out. All right, I'm not sure what I'm gonna title it yet, but it's something along the lines of being a napkin niggard. Okay, which I got a couple scriptures I'm gonna go into, straight to the point. We know them all. All right, but I thought this image was perfect because first and foremost, you got a so-called Jake. He appears to be a Jake, right? And he has he's clutching that napkin and I was thinking about how he ain't got no fucking he's got a bald head, which he no beard on his face. Typical Jake in the world, knows the truth, but he's not doing what the Lord told him to do. He's being a hero, but not a doer. All right, he's not paying it forward. He's not studying. He just being entertained. He just knows he's an Israelite. You see, and he thinks he's working for it. You see, they got a Edomite female Shedemite on the screen. He thinks he's working for the white man or the white woman. Like Elder Apostle Gabar says, we're working for the supreme ruler of the universe. All right, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. He's an austere man, and he's the ultimate Jake, man. He's a man of war. He's a jealous power. You know, you working for the ultimate boss, man. You ain't working for the white man. You ain't working for Esau, Edom, the white woman. You see, So I thought this image was fitting. I was trying to look for an image of a Jake with a napkin in his hand, but this one is good enough. Who you think you working for? Who you Jakes think you working for, man? The white man? You working for the ultimate Jake, the ultimate boss of bosses, man. You see? And he's an austere man, and we understand that. But 2/3 of our people have no idea who they dealing with. They still, they got a Christian mind frame of the Lord, man. A false perception of the Lord. The Lord, man, the Lord is an austere man. Look that word up. He don't take he not gonna want your excuses in them day, you know, you know. To obey is better to give the sacrifice of fools. That's what Samuel told Saul, you know, you know. This is Luke 19, and like I said, the image was fitting. I thought Luke 19 and 12. I'm not gonna make this long, you know. He said, therefore, a certain nobleman went into a far country to receive for himself a kingdom and to return. And he called his 10 servants and delivered them 10 pounds, and said unto them, occupy till I come. That's what we're supposed to be doing, man. We are the Lord's watchmen. Chiefly you men. I'm talking about you men, you able-bodied men. All right? Ain't nothing wrong with you. You're not retarded. You ain't got no disabilities, no life, no life changing disabilities where you can't get out there and prophesy, man. Even doing videos, you could do something, man. There's much work to be done. You see, you see. But a lot of you are playing games. You bullshitting. You think you can run game with the Lord. You think you can deceive the Lord. You think you can trick the Lord. The Lord is watching you, man. The angels are watching you. And you don't even understand that the Lord is angry with you every day, man, because you're being lukewarm. You're being a napkin niggard. You're taking this talent and you're hiding it. You're sitting upon it. You see? The Lord is going to jack your ass up, man. He's going to jack you up. Repent, man. Hey, seeing that it was in your mind to go astray, be in return, seek the Lord 10 times more, man. Be on fire for the Lord. You see? Especially, can't you see that the end is coming? We're not going to be out there teaching much longer. Store you up some righteous works, man. It says, and he called his 10 servants and delivered them 10 pounds, that because each of us got a portion of the Spirit. There's levels to things, man. But whatever your portion is, flip it, man, and pray and do what you got to do. And Lord's will, Yahweh Shem Yahweh will increase you, man. You see, you see. Now ain't the time to be just lackadaisical. Look that word up, you know. A lot of you jakes are in a lackadaisical spirit, man. And the Lord gonna spew your ass out. Okay? He called his 10 servants and delivered them 10 pounds and said unto them, occupy till I come, because this is your number one priority, this truth. But his citizens hated him. Most of our people, man, they want to hear smooth things. They want to rest. They don't want to labor. They don't want to fight. They don't want to push. You see? You see? They full of excuses. They're full of shit, man. That's why I call them the two turds. Two turds of you are full of shit, man. You don't really love Yahweh Shem Yahushai. You don't really want this place to be destroyed. How do we know that? Because you ain't on fire. You ain't doing the Lord's will. But his citizens hated him and sent a message after him saying, we will not have this man to reign over us. Yeah, that's what they said, man. They said, crucify Yahushai, man. Give us Barabbas. Let the sins fall upon us and our children. And guess what? You're back in that lot to receive your judgment. It says, and it came to pass that when he was returned, having received the kingdom, because Yahushua Hamashiach already got the victory. It is done. He conquered death, man. We're just in the spiritual realm. Everything is in complete order. You see, we just waiting on Yahweh to give the green light so that it'll manifest in this realm. Okay, you see, we already got the victory, man. You see. And it came to pass that when he was returned, having received the kingdom, then he commanded, we're servants, man. All right? You know? We're servants. We're soldiers, you know? Endure hardness as a good soldier, man. No excuses. Especially not now, man. And it came to pass that when he was returned, having received the kingdom, that he commanded these servants to be called unto him. Because Yahweh Shem Yahushai is coming to make an inquisition to see what you've been doing in this earth, how you've been conducting yourself, man. You see, what you've been doing with your grace, your liberty. You see, a lot of you are abusing the Lord's ways. You see, you really loathe the law. You hate the Lord. And that's why you're going to have to get through the kingdom through death by pain. You see, you fools. And it came to pass that when he was returned, having received the kingdom, then he commanded these servants to be called unto him, to whom he had given the money, the talent, the oil, this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, who the Lord had been supping with. He's been showing you things. He's been working on your mind. The angel's been showing you things, working on your mind, you know, and you just been putting the Lord on the back burner, you know, putting the work on the back burner. Yo, you'll get to it when you get to it. You see? The Lord gonna spew your ass out, man. You know, the Lord don't need none of us, man. You see, he could raise up stones. You see? You see? It says, then he commanded these servants to be called unto him, to whom he had given the money, that he might know how much every man had gained by trading. So you got to get out there, man. You got to get active. You got to flip whatever you know, you got to flip it. You know, pay it forward. Then came the first, saying, Lord, thy pound have gained 10 pounds. And he said, because we've entered into other men's labor, you know. Also, you know, we all got to show the same diligence. It says, and he said unto him, well, thou good servant, because thou hast been faithful in a very little, because Yahweh Shem Yahushai is doing the heavy lifting, man. The Lord said his yoke is light, man. You know. It's a heavy load. It's a lot. It's a straight gate. It's a position of difficulty. It's narrow, a dangerous path. Only one man can tread it. But at the end of the day, Yahweh Shem Yahushai is not going to put more on you than you can bear. He's always going to have a way for you to escape. You know, he's working with his men, man. You know, he's doing the heavy lifting. You know, but you gotta put, you gotta give effort also, man. You know, you gotta work to allow the Lord to work, man. You see, it says, and he said unto them, well, thou good servant, because thou hast been faithful in a very little, have thou authority over 10 cities, because that's what we're really fighting for. We're looking to be the ruling class in the kingdom, man. You know, all at the end of the day, all of Yasharal is gonna be good. All of Yasharal is gonna be saved, you know, in an everlasting salvation, world without end, right? You know, but only the elect are gonna make it at this particular go around, and the elect are gonna be the first fruits, the ruling class. You see, you see. So it says, and the second came saying, Lord, thy pound have gained five pounds. It don't matter what, man. Just flip it, man. It don't matter how much. Just bring in fruit, man. Don't, you know, the Lord, All you doing is planting the seed. Yahweh Shem Yahushai is giving the increase. You see? You see, and the word of the Lord ain't going to go out void. It's going to accomplish that which he pleaseth. And he said likewise to him, be thou also over 5 cities. This is the main point. And he came saying, Lord, and it's like, and another came saying, Lord, behold, here is thy pound, which I have kept laid up in a napkin. You see that napkin, niggard. You see, that's why I had that image up. You know, you ain't that that gift, that portion that you had. You buried it. You think you're gonna be good with the Lord. You know, no, the Lord. You ain't working for the white man. You ain't working for the white woman. You working for an austere man, the king of terrors, man, Al-Shadja, a terrible demon-like power who demands perfection. You see? You see, and you know that. But you still being willfully ignorant. You still being a sluggard. You still being lukewarm. Hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. And another came saying, Lord, Adawan, behold, here is thy pound which I have kept laid up in a napkin. For I feared thee, because thou art an austere man, thou takest up that thou laidest not down, and reapest that thou didst not sow. You see? Look up what austere means. And he said unto him, out of thine own mouth will I judge thee, thou wicked servant. Thou knewest that I was an austere man, taken up that I laid not down, and reaping that I did not sow. Wherefore then gavest not thou my money into the bank, that I may come, that at my coming, and he's coming, that day's quickly approaching, that at my coming I might have required mine own with usury, with interest. You gotta flip it, pay it forward, man. You know, feed the Lord's sheep. Go out there to the lanes, man. Bid them to the marriage. Give them warning from me. That's what the Lord said. You see, don't hide it, man. Let that light shine, man. Warn the people. Feed the people. With this sound doctrine, this truth. Comfort them. With the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. You see, do the work, man. You know, the hour coming, the night coming, no man worketh, man. You see? You see? It says, and he said unto them, that's, wherefore then gavest not thou my money into the bank, that at my coming I might have required mine own with usury? And then he said unto them that stood by, take from him the pound, and give it to him that have 10 pounds. And they said unto him, Lord, he hath 10 pounds. For I say unto you that unto every one which hath shall be given, and from him that hath not, even that he hath shall be taken away from him. But those mine enemies, because you're really an enemy of the Lord. If you're not with him, you're against him. If you're not with us, you're against us. Ain't no in-betweens, ain't no gray areas. If you believe your work, you have faith, your works are going to show it. You see? You see? But those mine enemies, and 2/3 of our own people are enemies. They're liars, they're hypocrites, they're full of shit, man. You see? You see? But those mine enemies, you're really enemies of the Lord. You hate the Lord. You're ashamed of the Lord. You're offended in this truth and this gospel. You trying to add and take away from the scriptures. You're not bringing out the whole truth. You see? But those mine enemies, which would not that I should reign over them, bring hither and slay before me. Because we're not bringing out our words, our thoughts. These are the thoughts and intentions of our power, Yahweh Shem Yahushai. You see, we're just the messengers, the mouthpiece. We're giving you warning from him. You see, I'm gonna close out here. So, hey, again, you don't want to be this guy, man. Just knowing you an Israelite, and thinking you're gonna be safe in that day. You're not, man. You're not. You're not. You ain't working for the white man. You're not working for the white woman. You working for an austere man, the king of terrors, and he's a jealous power, and he's jealous over us, Yasharallah, his people. Okay, I'm gonna close out here. We know it. Luke 12 and 42. And the Lord Adawan said, who then is that faithful and wise steward, whom his Lord shall make ruler over his household? Again, we're looking to be the ruling class, man. We're looking to be joint heirs with Yahushua HaMashiach. You see? And that's why we're given diligence to make our calling and election sure. Making our bodies a living sacrifice upon this altar daily. offending less, putting on as the elect. Who then is that faithful and wise steward, whom his Lord, those five wise virgins that had oil in their lamp, five were foolish, five were wise. We want to be wise, okay? We want to have oil in our lamp. We want to have our lamp trimmed, burning bright, you know, ready to meet the Lord when He comes, you know. When that light comes to shine upon us, we want to be found worthy, you know. Not trying to, hide shit, sweep shit under the bed, you know, trying to crawl back into the darkness. No, you know, you know. We want to be right with the Lord. That's why we're given diligence daily. Who then is that faithful and wise steward, whom his Lord shall make ruler over his household, to give them their portion of meat in due season? Yeah, this isn't our kingdom. Our kingdom is coming. Our rest is coming. You know, Now is the time to fight, push. Blessed is that servant whom his Lord, out of one, when he cometh, shall find so doing. Because, contrary to popular belief, your life is not your own. We were bought with a price. Who bought us? Yahushua bought us back. Because Yahweh gave us a bill of divorce. Yahushua bought us back with his blood, man. Okay, and the price is what? Obedience. Obedience. This is the condition of the battle. We got to get out there, carry that cross, pay it forward, push this truth. Confess the Lord, herald him in, warn the people. Blessed is that servant whom his Lord, when he cometh, shall find so doing. Of a truth I say unto you, that he will make him ruler over all that he hath. Yeah, seek the kingdom and everything else is going to be added unto you, man. Everything you lose on this side, you're going to get it back 100-fold, man. 144,000-fold, And the Yahweh Shai said, in my father's house, there's many mansions, man. We going to be good, man. And like I said, the hour come when no man worketh. We not going to be out here pushing much longer. We going to go to a whole nother phase, Yahweh Shem Shai truly going to lift up that standard, and that's what we want, man. That spiritual power, that protection, we want to see the downfall of our enemies, all these things are drawing nigh, man. But now is the time to fight, man, and push, store up these righteous acts. And if that servant say in his heart, that's what a lot of you say, man. You put the day of the Lord off. You saying this, man. You saying it, man. And how do we know you saying it? Through your actions. Your actions, man. You're not on fire. You're lukewarm. You're playing games. You're lackadaisical. You're lollygagging. The Lord gonna spew your ass out, man. And if that servant say in his heart, in your mind, your lob, my Lord delayeth his coming. Yeah, I got another 2 years here, man. I'm good. I got another 3 years. I got another 20 years here. That's the wrong spirit to be in. You're supposed to be hastening the coming. Praying for a few days, man. And if that servant say in his heart, my Lord delayeth his coming, and shall begin to beat the men servants and maidens, why, you ain't really feeding them. You don't care about the sheep no more. You've become a hireling. You care about your own belly more than feeding the Lord's sheep. You see? Now the sheep is starving. They getting all type of poison milk. They ain't getting sound doctrine. They're not getting. You don't even give a damn. You lackadaisical. You don't care what you're teaching. You don't even give a damn if you're missing days. You don't care. You don't care about the Lord. You don't care about the sheep. You don't care about nothing but yourself. You see, because what you're not thinking about your latter end. You're not thinking that the Lord watching you. You're not thinking. You're not considering. You see, you think you're gonna be good. You think you're in a good case. You see, thy fool. And if that servant say in his heart, my Lord delayeth his coming, and shall begin to beat the men servants and maidens, and to eat and drink and to be drunken, yeah, you go back into the world. You go back into the world and you living the life, man. The Lord of that servant will come in a day when he looketh not for him, because he took the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai gonna take the memory of him coming. He gonna take that, whatever you have, he gonna take it from you. He gonna take it. He just gonna block that. He gonna block. He gonna seal it up. It's gonna come back. Everything gonna come back. You're gonna be brought back to remembrance in that day when the Lord returns, when that judgment is upon your ass. But for now, the Lord is gonna take whatever He gave you, whatever truth He have, and cast your ass out into outer darkness. Okay. And that day, you're going to clean forget about the day of the Lord. You're going to clean forget about the RFID microchip. You're going to clean forget about Jacob's trouble. You're going to clean forget about all the hell that's coming. And then when it comes, guess what? It's going to be too late. You're going to be looking to get back on the right side of the Lord. You're going to be looking to dust your garment off, to get out there and hit the highways and the byways. And guess what? It's going to be too late. It's going to be too late. The Lord going to shut the doors, man. He's going to shut this thing up. You see? The Lord of it says, the Lord of that servant will come in a day when he looketh not for him, and at an hour when he is not aware, and will cut him in sunder, and will appoint him his portion with unbelievers. Because you really don't believe. Because if you believed, your actions, which we could see it through your actions. You see, I show you my faith by my works, man. You see? And that servant which knew that, hey, man, to much is given, much is required. And that servant which knew his Lord's will, yeah, you know you're an Israelite. You know about your how, but you know enough. Like Elder Apostle Tahar used to say, you know 5 scriptures. You know enough. To be increasing and be trying to increase. You see, if you're able body, you sound of mind. There's no excuses, man. The Lord said, "Oh, that I think that's Moses said that he wished that all the Lord's men were prophets." Man, you see, it's much work to be done. The harvest is plentiful, but the laborers are few. You see, warn the people, man. Warn them. Get that blood off your hands. And that servant, don't be a napkin niggard. Don't be this guy, man. All caught up in the world and chasing the bag and trying to make it in corporate society or whatever, man. Don't be this guy, man. Don't be this guy. And I don't know him from a can of paint, but I'm using it as an example. Okay, we want to be offending less. You see, putting on as the elect, rehearsing the righteous acts, kissing the Son lest he be angry. And that servant which knew his Lord's will, we want to be watching, occupying till the Lord comes. And that servant which knew his Lord's will and prepared not himself, that's what we're doing. We're getting our household in order. We're getting our wedding garments pressed, nice and clean. We're examining ourselves daily, making sure we're on the right path, the straight path to the kingdom. You see? Hey, man, putting on the whole armor, making sure we got all the whole armor, the shield, the buckler, we got everything, man. Because man, evil times are coming. We need to be on point. We need to be circumspect. And that servant with not our head shoved up Esau Edom's ass, our head shoved up our woman's ass, our head shoved up caught up in this world. That ain't the spirit to be in, man. You see? And that servant which knew his Lord's will and prepared not himself, neither did according to his will. And we know what the will of the Lord is. Okay, to feed his sheep. Okay? And that servant which knew his Lord's will and prepared not himself, neither did according to his will, shall be beaten with many stripes. But he that knew not and did commit things worthy of stripes, because nobody's going to escape. They're all going to get that judgment. But if you knew better, you're going to get a much graver ass whooping. But he that knew not and did commit things worthy of stripes shall be beaten with few stripes. Yeah, the 2/3, they going to get theirs, man. But not like somebody that took their hand from the plow. Not like somebody that hid that talent, buried that talent. You just sat on this truth. You see? Because the Lord, now the Lord is going to be even more angry with you because He's been supping with you. He's been working on your mind. He's been trying to deal with you, and you just been knocking His hand away. The Lord is going to be angry with you, man. But he that knew not and did commit things worthy of stripes shall be beaten with few stripes. For unto whomsoever much is given, of him shall be much required. So the more you know, the more that is required of you. The more you learn and the more you grow in this truth, the more is required of you, man. Okay? And what's the whole purpose of you getting built up? You're getting built up. You're learning to fish so that you can go out there and teach others to fish and build other brothers up, so that the elect can be sealed and the end can come. You see, we got a very important job to do, man. The most important job on the face of the earth. Okay, it starts with the servants, the prophets, the apostles, the teachers. Okay, the 144,000 men. You see, we got to comfort the body, the elect, the believers. You know, we gotta break these scriptures down. You know, filter everything through the scriptures, the news, show them. You see, there's much work to be done, man. Now ain't the time to be lackadaisical. We gotta be on fire, man. But he that knew not and did commit things worthy of stripes shall be beaten with few stripes. For unto whomsoever much is given, of him shall be much required. And to whom men have committed much, of him will they ask more. And we got to be apt to teach, ready to teach the fruit meet for repentance. You see? But that's the point. I'm pretty sure I hit the point. I made the point. All right? We don't want to be a napkin niggard, man. We don't want to be that guy, man. We don't want to be Yahweh Shai is an austere man. He's not to be played with. He's watching, man. The angels are watching. They keep an account of everything, man. All right? So store you up some righteous works, man, some righteous acts in heaven. Okay? You know? Anyway, we're close, man. Keep pushing. Shalom. Wa abad babal.